few days I've been posting videos, writing a bunch. I did some like Facebook Live video, having conversations with my HR department and my family about the vaccine mandates. Because it's important and it's relevant and it's a big decision and there's a lot to think about and there's a lot of moving parts and implications and all that stuff. So to me, it's totally warranted. But there's a part of me that can't help but think I should feel guilty, and I do feel guilty. And I guess to put it simply, like if I was a black person, just as an example right now, some friends of mine that are black, I might look at me in this situation and be like, dude, like, what's up? Where's this been? Right? Like, and by that I mean this like sense of urgency and this jump to action and expressing my concerns and thinking through it and wanting the conversation and the dialogue, trying to do the right thing, right? Because I'm concerned there might be some things happening here that aren't for the best for people that I care about, including myself and my family, etc. Where was that when black people were just the victims of something, right? And we can get into a whole debate of race in this country and how it's been and if it's gotten better, worse, what have you. But I think any reasonable person would agree, back through slavery, black people have not been treated great. And at the very least, it's as complicated and the potential that it was there, right, was at least high enough as it is comparable to this, right? I don't know if the mandates are a big problem or not. I can't say for sure, but there's concern there. Same thing, right? Even if at the least I could say, I don't know if there's a problem with racism in the country, but it certainly seems like there could be. I should have had the same reaction. I should have the same reaction right now still. I mean, there's a lot of things happening right now, but arguably it's still not enough. And I don't say that to virtue signal. I don't say that to try and say there's all the problems in the world come back to race. It's not a statement like that. It's just a true statement. It's just a statement to say if my principle, if the values I hold say, there's certain basic rights and ways in which the government and those in authority and those in power should treat those that are beneath them or those that they are in power over, well, then that should apply all around. It shouldn't just be when it impacts me. It shouldn't just be when it's convenient for me. It shouldn't just be when I'm worried about myself. If I'm really a good person, if that's really a value I hold, then it should apply to everybody. And I should have felt this urgency, this almost outrage, and this again, call to action for years and years and years when things were happening to black people. And it's not that I didn't care, right? That's the problem. I cared. And obviously I disagree with it. And obviously I wish racism didn't exist, but I was too comfortable with just that. That felt like enough. That felt like, oh, I kind of did my part. What else am I going to do? Well, this situation has shown me and proved to me that I have the ability, I have the capability when I feel like something really wrong is happening to do more. And that's a huge fucking miss on my part that I haven't done more in other situations where I could have. When it came to minorities, when it comes to black people, when it comes to other people that might have been in this position. To apply this same thinking, that doesn't mean that there's clear answers, right? It's hard stuff. But to apply this same thing and to try and open the dialogue, to try and do more to get us to a better outcome, to a better place, and to help people that might be being harmed. It should have been more, and it should have been better.